The Vikings, who humiliated them on national television. A bewildered team lost to Minnesota.
I can see the trend of a team, way back, but it's pretty hard to convince anybody of what your trend is, players or anybody else. But when you lose a game or two or three, and we lost another one the other night that was a very poor performance, then you have to say, well, it's time we better move if we're going to go anyplace, or we'll be home at Christmas. We've done a lot of things fairly well, and we've done some things not quite as well as we would like. I think probably offensively, our inconsistency of moving the ball, we've been #1 offensive team in yardage for most of the season, yet we're not really moving effectively to get in to score the touchdowns or kick the field goal. Defensively, we played very well at times. We've been inconsistent at times, but we played very well at times. The kicking game's been improving. We're playing our kicking game better now than we have all year, so there are some positive notes, but I think the main thing is to be able to beat a good team like Miami or some of these that are coming up. If we do, then I think we'll have a chance to move on.
Every game we play is a must from now on. We must improve every week. This game is no fun losing, and there's nowhere to hide. You can't even look in the mirror when you're losing. And this game's a must game.
Have you been able to pick up any traits or tell things from practice about how it's going to play on a weekend game?
I make no predictions. I'll say this: yesterday's practice was crisp and sharp, and it was nice. It was good work. And I'll say this another thing too: if you have practices that are good, it's got to start getting contagious into games. But there's been many times when our practices have been really terrible, and then we play great. So no, I've given up on trying to figure out, make predictions on that.
Do a lot of things well, and Miami's offensive unit is rolling real well. They have some momentum going. They're playing well, and we're just going to have to concentrate on all phases of the game and just really work hard to stop it.
Coach Landry said today that after looking at what's happened with the Cowboys up to this point, that he's determined the defense really isn't doing a bad job. There have been a couple of breakdowns. Would you agree with that assessment?
Well, you can. That's probably right. He's a coach. He knows better than me what our problems are. But we just need to keep going out and trying and giving our best shot. And I just think positive things are going to start happening for us.